president a prime speaking slot, closing out the conference Sunday.
I like the fact that he wants to stay engaged. Now, you can say that he lost the election, but his supporters, 73 million.
Well, he did lose the election.
You can say that he lost the election, and
he did lose the election.
Yeah, but I'm not quibbling that.
But Schlapp insists Trump shouldn't be held responsible for the deadly insurrection.
He gave a speech, and then there was a violent insurrection at the Capitol. How is that not true?
You simply don't know what you're talking about.
That he was responsible in part for what happened.
If
Why can't you deal with that reality?
Oh, I deal with reality every day, and I even watch CNN, and I can be just fine with that. But if you believe somebody used inappropriate words to spur violence, and you can't come up with the words, then you're making stuff up. And you should stop it.
I'm not doing it. Liz Cheney did it. Mitch McConnell did it.
Look,
Kevin McCarthy did it. They did it. They said it.
If you want to highlight a handful of Republicans who voted for impeachment and for conviction, it's certainly right. This is the First Amendment. You can pursue anything you want. You can't make up. You can't say there was some intent in someone's brain that they never said in words, and that resulted in some kind of violence. Give me the words, and then I have to deal with the fact that maybe somebody I like did something that I don't agree with. But when you make it up, give me one word they said.
Let me ask you one last final question.
Word.
Let me ask you one last final question.
Can you give me one word?
Well, it leads to my next question, which is he peddled this lie that Joe Biden stole the election for weeks. He did it again in his speech on January 6th. Are you concerned about having the president back here at CPAC where he's going to continue to say that the election was stolen from him when that just isn't true?
Were there any illegal ballots cast in that election?
I suppose there might have been.
So how many?
But Bill Barr said,
many?
His own attorney general said not enough to overturn the results of the election.
Bill Barr, believe it or not, had no
court decision after court decision. He put 3 justices on the Supreme Court. They didn't agree with him.
You just told me that that's actually not right. You just told me that there was illegal voting in the last election. You don't know how many. Did you sit down with the team in Nevada? Let me finish. Did you sit down with the team in Nevada or Georgia, these states, and ever go through the binders of information that good patriotic Americans came up with?
But did you ever talk to overturn the results of the election?
How could you know that when you don't know the number? Are
Joe
you that
Biden
good at
won by
math?
7 million votes.
I love how you're
306 electoral votes. How is it that there's just no way that that's
well? What I'd
possible?
like you to do is to read Time Magazine and to read the New York Times and to read the Washington Post, where they're saying it's less than 100,000 votes that separated the two-man electorally. And you just said that conservatives spurred violence, but you can't use any words. You admit that there's illegal voting.
You said
that there's illegal voting. You have no idea how much, but you are certain what the impact was.
Isn't this the big lie conference?
That's what the Nazis used to say, Jim. You're better than that. You're better than that.
You're comparing
me to a Nazi.
No, I'm not. I'm saying this is the big lie conference.
I love you, man. I'm glad
you're here.
Do you
feel responsible at all?
I'm glad you're here, but you're just wrong. You're just woefully wrong.
From the disinformation that CNN ran, do you feel responsible?
Respect.
Do you feel responsible?